Hello from Milwaukee, this is Jess again. I just want to say all the videos I've been watching are fantastic. You ladies are doing a fabulous job. I'm having so much fun with this. I want to say a special hello to Jenny from Texas, and also Stacy from Wyoming has a 10-year-old son named Nate who wants to be a director when he grows up, and I just want to pass on my support and encouragement with that because that is a fantastic dream, and I have a lot of dreams for when I grow up, one of which is doing some directing. So this is what I was doing when I was 10 years old. And I say hold on to all the tapes you have, and this is a great opportunity to get some practice making films. So best of luck in the competition, and I can't wait to see the video you make. Today what we're making are what I call Miss Alice Mini Cheesecakes with Balsamic Reduction. And the reason why I call it Miss Alice is it's named after my favorite lady who comes into the restaurant where I work, and she orders these salads, and it's inspired by the salad and the ingredients she gets on top of it. And she is the cutest, most precious, sweet lady. She's 94, and every time she comes in, all the servers, our hearts just melt. And she likes to get craisins and walnuts, but she always asks me in the most, she's like sunlight. In the sweetest way, she goes, "Can I not have so many craisins on it? I love it, but I shouldn't have so many." And I get teary because she's sincerely, if you could invent the most lovely thing in the world, she would be it. So this recipe is for her, and I'll meet you in the kitchen. And as always, I need to make sure that this tastes just the way I want it to. So I want you to say hello to my 3 favorite aunts. Hello y'all, it's so good to be back. I have loved watching your videos. In fact, I haven't seen anything that good since I saw Gene Hackman take his shirt off in 1974. Oh hey, I'm just here with my friend Geraldo the Moose. You caught me. I've been thinking I'm going to do some community theater. Maybe try ventriloquism a little. How's that sound, Geraldo? Sounds pretty good. I'm excited to see what you're cooking up today, Jessie. Well, hello girls, it's Pamela again. You know, I felt like an auntie to all of you. I was so proud of your videos! I was so proud! Well, fancy meeting you here. You're just in time to make Miss Alice's mini cheesecake with balsamic reduction. The recipe we're going to use today is just to make one little pie, which makes 4 servings. So, what you're going to need for that is a pie crust. You can just buy this at your supermarket in the baking aisle. It's a graham cracker pie crust, and they're adorable. You're going to need 3 teaspoons of real Philadelphia cream cheese. You're going to need some blue cheese crumbles. And what I did was I actually sifted out the larger pieces and just took the crumbliest crumbs. So this is actually more of a blue cheese powder that we've come up with here. We're going to need pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds that have been toasted. After I toasted them, I just smashed them with actually the bottom of a bowl. Smash them into a pretty fine, not a dust, but chips, we'll say. We're going to need craisins, 1 teaspoon of craisins as well, and I chopped those down as finely as I could. We're going to need crushed walnuts, and again, I just put them on a cutting board and smashed them with a bowl. You need 1 teaspoon of that as well, and then also finely shredded Romano cheese, and again, just 1 teaspoon of that. So this is a very simple recipe. It takes no time at all. Basically, we're going to put the cream cheese in a bowl. We're going to take our teaspoon, and I love these. A lot of things that I've acquired over the years because I've been a student and funds are extremely tight. I have to be resourceful, and so there's a lot of things in my house that I earned through bartering, through either helping people with projects or whatever. And I used to work at an art gallery, and I actually bartered my time in the art gallery and got to get some homemade hand-carved wooden measuring spoons, and I think they're adorable. So anyway, this is 1 teaspoon, so we're going to take 1 teaspoon of the powdered, nearly powdered blue cheese, but it is crumbled blue cheese. And again, you can do this to taste. If you like something with a little more of a blue cheese kick, feel free to add more, but this makes just about enough to go in one of the pie crusts. We're going to take 1 teaspoon of the finely ground walnut, 1 teaspoon of the finely ground pepita. Just add 1 teaspoon of the chopped finely chopped craisins, and 1 teaspoon of the finely grated Romano cheese. And then we're just going to mix it until it's completely blended. Just mixing the pepitas in my bowl. Just wrote that. Okay, so we've mixed everything together, all the ingredients in this little bowl, and we're just going to take one of the little mini pie crusts and fill it up with our cheesy, savory, delicious filling. And that should make the perfect amount for one pie. Okay, now I'm not talking 3.14 repeating. Oh, jokes. Puns. I love puns. Okay, and voila. We're just going to let it chill for about 5 minutes to kind of get everything. And we're going to arrange some greens sparsely, but picking some with interesting shapes. Here we are. Now for one serving, we're going to use 1/4 of the cheesecake, placing it over the greens. We're going to cut pieces of baguette for the side and a couple grapes for garnish, as well as a slice of a half grape on top of the cheesecake, and we're going to drizzle balsamic reduction sauce over it. But we're going to need some help making the sauce, so we're going to go to my Aunt Pamela. Hello! I'm going to be showing you the balsamic reduction in Jesse's kitchen, which I have to admit is a lot smaller than mine, so we're going to have to make do. And there's all sorts of weird things around here, like what's this? A pineapple pitcher? I don't get it. Alright, so what you're going to need first is some aged balsamic vinegar. Got 2 types here. We're going to need 2 cups of that. Alright, you're going to heat a saucepan. Heat the saucepan. And just put your 2 cups of vinegar right there in it. And get it cooking. Alright, the next thing you're going to need is some delicious fresh butter. And the butter's just going to go right in the saucepan too. Have you brought your vinegar to a simmer? It needs to be at a simmer. Is it simmering? Make it simmer. Then I want you to reduce it to 2/3 the amount that it already was. So say it's 2 cups, it's going to be, well, you know, you could just eyeball it. Anyway, once it gets simmering, you're gonna add cold chunks of butter. Okay? Don't heat it, don't melt it, cold chunks. And it's gonna take about an entire stick if you're doing it correctly. Okie dokie, it's simmering. It's been reduced to 2/3 what it was. And now we're just gonna add the cold chunk of butter, and we're just gonna stir it until it's completely melted. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue stirring in the cold chunks of butter until it gets velvety smooth. Velvety, like my favorite tracksuit. Okay, just stir it in. Bon appetit, ladies, and I hope you have the greatest time in this competition. You've all been glorious, lovely, you're lovely. I present to you Miss Alice's Mini Savory Cheesecake with Balsamic Reduction Sauce. Thanks for sticking around and watching my video today, and for helping me honor a terrific lady. I hope all your videos are going well. Everything I've watched so far has been awesome, and it's been really great to be part of this community. So thanks again, and best of luck cooking. My goodness. The graham cracker crust with that cheese. That is unexpected. That's the biggest shock I've had since that whole Sandra Bullock mess. My goodness, this is the scandal here, my friends. This is the scandal here. This mix is just delicious with the graham cracker crust, but I have to say that the balsamic reduction sauce makes the entire thing what it is. It gives it that little zinc pow at the end, mixes in beautifully with the cream cheese and the grape, and just delicious. You know, don't mention it. You know, don't mention it. I had an afternoon free. I thought, come over and help my niece Jessie. It's, you know, the least I could do. I'm really glad that the balsamic vinaigrette made it what it is and really, you know, topped it off and made it, you know, just all the flavors really come through. Okay. Wow. Okay. You did it again, Jessie. This is amazing. Try some Geraldo. Oh, I really love it. That's so good. Geraldo has very specific taste in food too, so that's you know, he's a bigger critic than me. Andrea Pamela, who you know, she can be critical. I can hear you. Okay.